Hi everyone, this is Shirley from Shirley's World, and I'm here to show you the little bit that I sold this past week, the first week in December, which should be just bombing along like crazy. And I had like a standstill in the middle of the week. But I'll tell you, I had 2 absolutely 0 days out of the week, and one and 2 days I made a sale of one thing. So 4 days out of the whole week, I sold like two things during that 4-day period. The days where I was when I was getting no sales at all, I was just about to call eBay because I just don't understand it. On Monday, I made over $100. Okay. It was only 4 items, but still, it was $100. Then I had just decided I was going to call eBay the next morning when I got up, when I made a sale. And then I made another sale. And it ended up being almost a $200 day. That was yesterday. Almost $197 and something. So I thought everything is sort of got bumped back on track. And today, up until just a little while ago, I hadn't sold anything either. I got a couple lowball offers, though. At least I had, hi Bumblebee, at least I had some activity. Now, let me tell you what I did about when I was getting 0 sales. I went on and refreshed my inventory. You go on in your whole inventory, you can refresh it 500 items at a time. I've refreshed it twice the one day and twice more the next day. Okay. I still wasn't getting any sales though. So that didn't seem to be working. So I didn't know what to do then. So I am very bad at doing the offers to watchers, which I should do all the time. So that's what I started to do. I started to go in, had a whole bunch of offers to watchers to go through. So anything that was over 2 watchers on it, I made an offer. And I made like 40 offers. I sent 40 offers out. And then I got another sale and then another sale. And that seemed to sort of spark it. Also, I took one lowball offer. Sometimes I've heard that if you sell a couple things, even at a low price, just the whole process of selling starts things moving again. Nobody knows if any of this is true or not. So I did take I'll show you the one that I did that on when I show you what I sold. But then I started getting sales. It seemed like a normal day, all day yesterday. I started out today. It was quiet, quiet, quiet. And then I've gotten a couple offers and I've gotten a sale now. And I have an offer. Somebody just sent me an offer on a game. I haven't even looked at it yet, what the offer is. But let me share my screen and show you what I did sell. And okay. Here is I think the first sale I had on the 1st of December. Okay. On the 1st of December, well, actually that was Sunday, but we're counting this as this week. So we're going to count that in as a Monday sale because it's the only thing. I made $20. I sold this for a best offer of $20, which wasn't a bad offer because it was on sale for $22.49. And that with shipping, they sent me $24.50. I didn't do all the math and all the numbers this time. So I'll just tell you what I sold it for. I sold it for $20 and the buyer pays shipping. I'll do it that way. Okay. The next thing, this light is so blaring. I'm going to try to turn this light off and see if it's still okay, because I can hardly see the screen. I'm sure it'll be fine. The next thing is this Ralph Lauren men's custom fit long sleeve shirt. It was linen, and it was in this green and white check, and that sold as a best offer of $17. And that was on the second. That was one of the 4 sales, I believe, on the second. Okay, the next thing is one of my Poshmark sales. I did make 2 Poshmark sales. This was the first one I made. This was a little pendant necklace that I have had for a long time. I mean, it was mine. When I was an antique dealer, I used to wear this. It's a little magnifying glass, actually. I wore it around my neck, and it was to look at marks on china and that kind of thing. Anything that would have a little mark on that would be hard to read, I would have this magnifying glass. It was like a necklace. So I put it on for sale because I don't use it anymore. It's just been sitting in my jewelry box, and somebody bought it for $12, and they sent me a note that she got it for her mother, who has trouble seeing little things. So I sent her a note back and told her what I used to use it for, and she was thrilled that I told her that little story about the antique dealer thing. So it was a nice love note I got from her. So the next thing is Ralph Lauren Sport. This is a men's extra, extra large. This is a blue plaid, sort of check plaid, button-down flannel shirt. And that sold as a best offer of $24. Now this sold on the also on the second. Oh, I was going to tell you where these things went to. At first sale, the Flying Tomato top, that went to the state of Washington. That linen shirt of Ralph Lauren's went to Connecticut. I don't have where the necklace went. It's not on this piece of paper. But this shirt, this flannel shirt, went to somebody in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So it gets cold there. Okay, this is a Wilson leather women's extra large in this cream color style. It had this braiding down the zipper like this. It was a really nice jacket. There was a little dirty mark on the sleeve, but that was the only thing wrong with it. And somebody, this is one of the things I sent offers to watchers, because I sent an offer to watchers, and this went for $22. And they had to pay shipping on that. That was a little heavy little jacket. So that went to Pennsylvania, Coopersburg, Pennsylvania. Okay, this Under Armour men's extra large. This is a baseball tee. They call it 3/4 sleeve. And this went for the sale price of $14.99. And they pay all my buyers pay shipping. The only thing I have free shipping on is ties. So the next thing is was also on the this I sold on the 3rd, but they must have paid for this on the 4th. Yes, they paid for this on the 4th, so it counts on the 4th. But it's a Charles Tyrwhitt men's white dress shirt, 17.5 and a 34 sleeve. That was a $20 offer he made on that, which I accepted, and he paid shipping on that shirt. Okay, after that, there was this long, dry spell. And I don't know if I have these in order or not. But the next thing I sold was actually this. Jerry Garcia came through for me. I have a lot of Jerry Garcia ties. And they sold really well for a while. Now they've slowed down quite a bit. I did send an offer to watchers out on this tie because I had them marked at $14.99, I believe. And I sent offers out at $11 and free shipping. And somebody accepted that. And that is going someplace by global shipping. And she sent me a note that it's going to be a present for her husband. So I hope it gets to wherever it's going. I don't know yet where it's going. I hope it gets to her on time. Okay, the next thing is this J. Jill. Now this is after no sales or just one sale on the 3rd and the 4th. That's Tuesday and Wednesday. Oh, this is one of them. I'm sorry. When people don't pay when they buy things, it gets my little schedule off here. But anyway, this is J. Jill. This is a long tunic type length blouse in this blue plaid. It was in a size 2X, so plus size. And I took a best offer of $20 on that. So then we have a long dry spell. And finally, this is the offer that I took. I took a best offer on this sweater, Cynthia Rowley. It's not a big seller for me, but it was merino wool. It was open cardigan. I took a best offer of $12 on this, only because I hadn't sold anything in a day and a half. I was starting to panic. So I took a $12 offer. Now, they paid shipping, though, on this. So that's why that was so low. Then I got this. I started getting some sales in. And I sold this lot of 3 soft princess dolls, Belle, Rapunzel, and Brave Merida, whatever her name is. I got these. I don't know, Sue, if you remember. This was, I got this at a garage sale when my sister was here. So I've had these a long time. And I forget what I started. I started them out at $34.99 and not even a best offer. But by the time, I think I sent out, this was an offer to watchers. I sent offer to watcher for $19 and somebody bought them. So I couldn't sell them. So they went out, offers to watchers. I had only charged $8 shipping and it cost me $9.41. So I also lost a little bit in the shipping. But I usually make a little bit in shipping, but that time I lost a little bit. Okay, then I sold this Talbots. These are corduroy. They look black here, but actually they're a dark charcoal gray. And they're size 12 long. And they're boot cut. And that's those sold. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting to. The dolls went to Connecticut. And that sweater I sold really inexpensively went to South Carolina. Now this Talbot's corduroy pants went to York, Pennsylvania. I think it's interesting where things go. I don't know why, but okay. Then I sold this Jared Lang men's. This was a new with tags dress shirt in a 2XL. It was this pink and blue plaid. It had flip cuffs on it. And that sold for $26. I sent that out as an offers to watchers, and somebody bought it. And for $26. So that was all right. And there's this little Lucky brand. I just got this. This was a quick sale. I've only had this a week or two at the most. I showed it in a haul video, maybe the last haul video, not sure. Lucky brand. This is sort of a boho looking blouse, very soft, really soft blouse. It had smocking along the shoulders and across the back shoulders. That sold for a best offer of $20. And I just sent that. It's in the bin. These now are in the bin to be sent out tomorrow. Also, yesterday I sold this Tommy Hilfiger new with tags, little sort of A-line or flare, fit and flare dress. This was in the nicest fabric that was sort of non-wrinkle almost. And this had a price tag of 90 some, almost $100 on it. And I did take a best offer, I sent this out as offers to watchers for $27, and somebody bought it. So that was good. And that's going to California, all the way to California. Then I sold, still yesterday, I sold this Chico's animal print cardigan. And this is the cardigan that has these jewels, rhinestones and things down the front. It's a really, really pretty cardigan. And the actually the fabric had some gold threads going through it. So it's great for the holidays. And that sold as a best offer of $24 on that. And now a Poshmark sale. I sold this, I think, yesterday. This was the brand was Buckle, the black label. This is gray and black V-neck, large, slim sweater. It wasn't actually, the argyle wasn't actually knit in the sweater. It was printed on. It was a very strange kind of looking fabric, but it was really neat. And I sold that for $25 on Poshmark. So my take on that was $20. And then just a little bit ago, today, this was my first sale of the day. I had a couple lowball offers, which I didn't take on other things. But I sold this Rockin' Republic women's sweater. It's not the white underneath. It's the, that's just a tank top I put on. So my poor Betty, the mannequin, wouldn't be naked. Because this is a see-through sort of open knit sweater. So I sold it for $15.29. She bought it at the sale price, and that will She hasn't paid for it yet, but when that gets paid for, I'll bundle it up and put it in the bin that's sitting by the back door to go out. So that is what I sold so far. Now I have a tickle in my throat, but I have some water here. Hope this isn't too dark. That light was just really blaring. So I don't have everything added up and everything. I know I had 2 good days. One was on Monday, and these are gross amounts, not net amounts. I sold $109.26. And yesterday I sold $197.22. The other days were those 4 days in between. I had sold 2 things, so they were terrible. So I still don't know what is going on, but I will continue to send out offers to watchers, and I will still continue to refresh my page, my store pages. And I don't know. And Bumblebee, yes, I watch Susan A. Wells, and I did see that why your things aren't selling yet. I did watch that. I'm on her premium content list. So yesterday I was actually watching a lot of her things that she does. It's just her voice, and you can listen to it while you do other things. So I was listening to a lot of her question and answer period ones are like that. So I learn a lot from her. And I was also listening to the offers to watchers. She has one about that. And I was listening to one about the promotions, promoted listings. I have promoted listings on everything, but I only have 1%. And she thinks that's almost like having nothing. So I'm going to try from now till a little bit after Christmas. I'm going to try to up the premium content. I noticed that Heart Pickers, I watch him. He hasn't been on in a while, but he's just started to come back. He sells really high-end items. His average sale price is $70. He sells a lot of men's suits and all men's things. Really good shirts. He lives in Cape Cod. I think he can really get good stuff there. But anyway, I listened to him and I noticed he has 5% promoted listings on everything. So I am going to try either doing 5% down the line for everything, or I'm going to try, that's what I have started right now, but you can also change it whenever you want. I may try doing the trending one just for the month to see if that really helps and see if it makes a difference. I mean, it has to be better than 0, right? So anyway, I'm thankful yesterday that I got those sales because I didn't know what to do with myself. It was really starting to stress me out. And being stressed out is the worst thing with my problem with my belly, believe me. So I came in right before the football game. It only had 4 minutes, I think, to go, or 3 minutes. And we were ahead when I came in here. So I certainly hope that we won this game. I don't understand. Football, okay, it's 4 15-minute periods, right? Of course, it doesn't take just an hour. Okay, why doesn't it take 2 hours? Because that's allowing for all the flags and all the stuff going on in a football game. Okay, it doesn't even come close to halftime at 2 hours. So give it 3 hours. No, it was over 4 hours when I came in here. Over 4 hours it was going, and still had 4 minutes to go. It's the same as basketball. That's the same thing. Of course, I shouldn't complain because my favorite sport to watch is baseball, and that's the longest game to watch that there is, I think. That's why a lot of people don't like baseball, because it takes so long. But that's sort of something that you just do. You can listen to baseball while you're doing something else. It goes so slow. But anyway, I'm just trudging along. What I don't understand is there's people, and I know I shouldn't compare myself with anybody else, but it's hard not to, because I watch a lot of YouTube videos of sellers. And it's hard not to wonder why some of them aren't having any problems at all. Now, up until this past week, or couple weeks, I was just going along my normal self. I mean, I didn't have a rise, a fourth quarter increase, but Bumblebee, you can always raise your prices a touch to compensate. Right? Yeah, I know. You have to, if you're going to bulk do that, you have to do it by a percentage amount. I may think about that. And but she had a year's study. I don't know if you watched that one or not, Bumblebee, but she had a whole year's study about how it made a difference of the people that had higher promoted listings. There's so many people on YouTube that absolutely don't think it does anything. And they will only either not have promoted listings, or they have no more than 1%. Those are the ones I was listening to. And so I changed it down to 1% for the past, a long time, past year, almost since it started. But now I'm thinking maybe I should try moving it up and see if it does make a difference. I mean, what can I lose? You only pay the 5% if you sell something. So I may do that. Or I am doing it. I'm doing it till at least through February, maybe. Or through January, till February. So the rest of this month through Christmas and through January. And I'll try it and see if it does have an effect. So that is all I have for you today. It's time for my dog to eat, and he's going to be whining and barking here in a minute. So I will close for now. I don't know if you've noticed, I have the sweater on that I decided not to sell. And I'm going to keep this one because it's really soft and it fits me perfectly. And I like it, so I'm keeping this. So I'm going to close for now, and I will be on Wednesday for sure. If something exciting happens, I'll be on before that. So bye for now.